Hi everyone, I'm Roberta. I'm a registered dietitian nutritionist, and I'm going to help you lose weight. I'm super excited about today's episode because I'm going to give you your carbohydrate limit, and weight loss is really easy if you know your carbohydrate limit. Before we do anything else though, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification so that you'll know when the next video comes out, and please hit the like button so I can keep bringing you videos. In the first episode, you calculated your calorie needs and your calories for weight loss using the Mifflin-St. Jeor equation. We are not going to be counting calories, but we need that calorie number so that you know which carbohydrate limit to follow. In the second episode, we talked about the fact that calories only come from 4 sources: fat, carbs, protein, alcohol. All weight loss programs get you to reduce calories from one or a combination of those things. We're first going to talk about carbohydrates, and in the future we're going to talk about fat. The guidelines that we're going to be following come from the Dietary Guidelines for Americans in combination with the American Heart Association and the American Diabetes Association. And regarding the Dietary Guidelines for Americans, did you know that every 5 years the U.S. Department of Agriculture, together with the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, publishes a document outlining how we're supposed to be eating throughout our lifetime? I'm going to include a link in the information below in case you want to read the 164-page document yourself. And the Dietary Guidelines for Americans says that for the day, we should be consuming about 45% to 65% of our calories from carbohydrates. So when I give you your carbohydrate limit, it's actually going to be based on 50% of your calories coming from carbohydrates. So give me a quick second to set up my carbohydrate cubes, because that's the way I'm going to illustrate your carbohydrate limit. You can see I have some of my carbohydrate cubes stacked next to me. This is actually for a 1200 calorie eating plan. Now on each of the cubes, you're going to see a number 15G, 15 grams. That's 15 grams of carbohydrates. We're only talking about carbohydrates. In the future, we'll talk about fat, but today it's just me giving you your carbohydrate limit. If you have a chance before the next video, download this carbohydrate food list. This is coming from Novo Nordisk, a pharmaceutical company, and they have one of the best carbohydrate food lists that I've seen. Each quantity of food written gives you a standard 15 grams of carbs. So this concept of talking in terms of 15 grams of carbs correlates with this food list. So on a 1200 calorie eating plan, you do not want any more than 30 grams of carbs at one time, because 15 and 15 is 30, right? So this first stack represents breakfast, lunch, dinner, and this is your snack column. So breakfast, don't go over 30 grams of carbs. Lunch, no more than 30 grams of carbs. Dinner, no more than 30 grams of carbs. And the snack, you can either do one snack of 30 carbs, or you can separate it and have 2 snacks of 15 grams of carbs each. Now for a 1500 calorie eating plan, and this column stays the same. For a 1500 calorie eating plan, no more than 45 grams of carbs at breakfast, no more than 45 grams of carbs at lunch, no more than 45 grams of carbs at dinner, and of course the snack, you can have it all at once, 30 carbs at once, or you can separate 2 snacks at 15 carbs each. When you read through this list, and that's what we're going to do next time, because a lot of people tell me they don't read through it, but those who are successful are the ones who do read through the carb list. Many of my clients put this on their refrigerator. They download it. I'll give you the download and the information below. They download it, put it on their refrigerator, and those are the people who are the most successful, because they keep referring to how much food do you get for 15 grams of carbs. You can have 3 different foods, or you can have all the same food. But if you calculated that you need about 1,800 calories, then this is your carbohydrate limit at each meal. Breakfast, no more than 60 grams of carbs. Lunch, no more than 60 grams of carbs. Dinner, no more than 60 grams of carbs. And the snack stays the same. So this is for 1,800 calories. I'm going to take these cubes off and just make some clarification with this 1,500 calorie eating plan. Some people ask me, if they do not use all their carbs at a meal, can they then take the carbs and stack them on another meal? No, you don't want to do that. And we'll explain the influence on hormones at another video. If you don't have all your carbohydrates at one meal, you can take this and treat it as another snack. Just don't pile it on to another meal. One of my clients once said she doesn't eat meals at all. I was a little confused because I thought that meant she doesn't eat at all. But what she meant was she doesn't eat meals, she eats snacks. Call it whatever you want, call it a meal, call it a snack. But if you are having something to eat and you're on a 1,500 calorie plan, do not go over 45 grams at one time, all right? If you're on a 1,200 calorie plan, don't go over 30 grams of carbs at one time. Definitely join me next time when we go over the food list and you get to see exactly how much food you get for 15 grams of carbs. Remember to download it so you have a copy of your own. When you know your carbohydrate limit, it is so easy to lose weight and to keep it off. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss the next video. Please give it a like so I can keep bringing you videos. Thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And until next time, take good care of yourself. Bye.